Hey guys, welcome back to the Girona Road to Glory. Today we're finishing off the season. We're doing the whole entire season in this one episode, of course. We finished off deadline day in the last episode. We played our first proper game for quite a long time. We lost, but we got to grips with the team a little bit more. We learnt about which players I really like, which ones maybe I don't like so much. But first of all, in this episode, we do have some scouting updates to go through. So we're going to start off with that. And then I'm going to quickly try and get through the rest of this season in the next 20 to 30 minutes in this video. So, are we going to get any luck here? Doesn't look like a great start. Again, I am learning still. I have to keep mentioning to you guys. I still get the comments, oh, you've got rid of this player, that player, he was this good. I'm looking out for their values more than anything at the moment, not just the potentials they have. So nothing from Spain, unfortunately. Of course, we're still looking for just attacking players. We've got quite a lot of defensive options now. Okay, let's see what we get here. He's only worth 70,000. 170,000 isn't too bad, but you know, we need a proper special player, you know, like this guy. He's not going to be a striker though, but he is worth 750,000 euros. So we'll go ahead and sign him up. 220 on Duarte here. He could be a striker. By the way, is it me, or do youth academy players never become a striker? They're always maybe a centre forward or a winger. They never become a striker. A little bit of a weird one, that. I think maybe taking Duarte is a good idea anyway, just because he might be decent. But Navarrete here, no, not feeling him. Special players only at this point. So, you know, 60,000, not worth it at all. 70,000, 60,000, 70,000, and then this guy, 170. Not feeling it. So, unfortunately, not off to a great start. But we'll just quickly get through the next 9 months or so of the season. I think it's 9 or 8 months, and yeah, we'll try our best to find a couple of players here and there. I'm not going to show you every single scouting update. I'm not going to show you every single result, but we're going to go through quite quickly. And, of course, I'll be training every week as well. So let's get going. So I just got an email saying that Zacarias Abaledo wants to leave the youth squad. So although we've got quite a few players in his position, it seems mental not to sign him up. So he's worth 1.4 million euros as well, which is a lot of money. So let's go ahead and promote him to the first team. Contract has been accepted. Of course, they never decline it. And we carry on. So just a quick update on the youth squad. We're almost in January at this point. I've signed, I think, 2 more players. It's just difficult to remember which players I just signed or which players I signed last season. But I'm pretty sure we had Velázquez already. Or was that... I think that might have been Diaz, actually. So this is a new one we've just picked up. A centre midfielder, 6'1", potential of 87 to 94. He could be very good. 63 rated already. That's obviously a key part of this. We're so far into the series now. We need players that can pretty much get into the team relatively soon. And if they're 50s, low 60s, it's not great, but it's okay if they're around that 63 to 65 mark. Unfortunately, we've got 2 players here that are just miles off being ready, but Coffee is... I almost got rid of him, and he's actually turned into one of the best players we've had in a while. Potential of 91 to 94, 85 to 94 there, 89 to 94, centre forward. 5'9" though, not quite sure he's going to be what we're looking for. A left winger here, 6'2", unfortunately. He would have been better as a striker, but hey, maybe he can play as a striker. 87 to 94 potential. So we've got some really decent players there, but I'm going to quickly run you through a couple of results that we've managed to get recently. So as I said, we're in December now. We have progressed in the Spanish Cup. So this was the round of 32. So we're now into the next part of that, the next stage. Let's check out some of these results. So we got a draw against Villarreal, a win against Valladolid, is that it? Valladolid, maybe. Rayo Vallecano, we beat them 2-1. 2-1 win there, draw, big win there, 5-1. We got a draw against Barcelona, a loss against Sevilla. I mean, in general, we've done quite well. A draw there, win there, draw. Let's just take a look at the league table instead, and we'll see what results we've had. So 14 games played, 5 wins, 6 draws and 3 losses. It's not terrible, but in terms of growth on some of my players, as you can see, Linz is now 80 rated. Rivera has shot up to 77. Dursun and Batur are growing a little bit there. I think I want to get Celik into training. He's still only 76 rated. But look at that. Castel 85, Reina 84, Roche and Montenegro 83 as well. We really are starting to see a very strong team grow here. So this is my new set of training drills. Batur, Dursun and Celik are in there. Dursun up to 75, although because of the glitch, he'll go down to 74 again. Do you see how painful this is for me? It's so demotivating, but I know that he is actually 75. I think it's more of a visual glitch than anything, which is even more frustrating. But hey, it's okay. I'm just going to power through it. It doesn't matter if they lose one every now and again, as long as we generally get them growing, which is what we're doing. We lost to Real Madrid, unfortunately. We got a draw against Sociedad, draw against Getafe. So December was unbeaten, but we really didn't get much done, which is a bit of a shame. But now we're entering a very busy period, and that is, of course, January, where we will be receiving offers for some of our best players. And I kind of want to do a calculation. I want to know how much our team is worth at the end of this season. I'm going to combine all of their values and take a look. I'll be very interested. And also, I want to do like an episode where I show you guys a bit more about the team, a bit more personal information about each player, so you understand who they are a bit more, because I'm the one playing. You know, I want you guys to see who's the quickest player at the club, who's the strongest, who's the best in individual ways. So you get a bit more of a personal feel with the squad. So let me know if you're interested in me doing that. Let's get back into training as we enter January here. And as you can see, Dursun back down to 74. His sprint speed is up to 80 now, which is very, very good indeed. We want him to be just as quick as Reina. And actually, funnily enough, I'm pretty sure Reina is the fastest player at the club. I mean, 99 sprint speed. It's stupid. It's such a broken system. Only 77 acceleration, so he won't be the fastest. But, I mean, that is just stupid, isn't it? It really is. And then, if you look at Gocek, for example, he has, where is it? Where's his stat? Stand tackle, 97. And then you got Guerin, who might be the best dribbler in the game. 96 dribbling. How does this even happen? Let's see if Linz has any crazy stats. I don't think he does, really. His ball control was very high there, 88. It's funny to me how some players just have one or two crazy stats that just go way too high. They shouldn't be that high. But hey, I'm not going to complain about a player having 97 stand tackle in midfield. That makes him super, super strong. So let's get into January. Of course, I'll keep you updated on anything that happens. Just a few moments ago, I was offered the job at Wolfsburg, for example, which I thought was pretty hilarious. We're not going to be moving clubs, of course. So we've got a training injury here. Okay, it's Navarro. He's not in the first team, but he's out for 2 months. A youth player wants out. Jara. Okay, he's the only one. So let's go ahead and double check who that one is. Jara. He's the centre forward. He's worth $1 million. So yeah, it'd be mad not to sign him up. So we'll go ahead and take him now. And once again, it's not looking great for our scouting updates. I've gone through Mexico and the other nation. I'm just completely lost. I've gone blank. I can't remember who the other nation is, but we're into Spain now. And yeah, Colombia is the other nation, isn't it? Mexico, Colombia, and Spain. It's awful. Not a single player. But like I said, I think I'm at a point now where I don't think I need any more. Let's go ahead and check out the new signing. It was Jara, wasn't it? So 64 rated. And, oh, hello. Centre forward striker, left-footed, high-low, 4-star, 4-star. And then we've got Abelardo here, 2-star, 4-star, cam and a centre forward. Interesting. So that's 2 new players. I mean, technically I've got space for 2 more, and maybe I could get another right back in here, and maybe another cam. Oh, Abelardo's a cam, isn't he? A striker. Again, an actual striker would be nice, but we've got Neves and we've got Jara and Abelardo now who can play as a striker, so I guess we're okay. Looks like we've made it through to the next stage again. We beat Sevilla, draw there, and a win there. We got a loss against Levante and a loss against Valencia. No, I would have rather got 2 wins there instead of going through in the Spanish Cup. But it is what it is. And it's still cool that we've made it through to the quarterfinals once again. That's what we did last season, I think. So we're consistent, I guess. Batur, Dursun and Celik doing well in training. Dursun now 75, which is the key player that I want to grow at the moment because he's our other centre-back with Reina. Although, I have been thinking recently, maybe Cisse would be a good shout because he's so much taller. He is 6'6", and he would slot in there very nicely indeed. But I think we'll stick with Dursun for now. We've got 7 emails. No offers for players so far in this window, which, well, I guess that's a good thing. I just remembered I put all of my players on block or block offers. So that's why we're not getting any offers for my players. But let's see if we made it through to the semis. So we got a 2-1 win and a 3-0 win. We got a 1-0 win against Celta and a 1-0 win against Betis. Fantastic. That's 4 wins. And we're through to the semi-finals in the Spanish Cup. We can go ahead and finish off the transfer window right now with a bit of training as well. And Celik did just hit 78 and he's gone back down again, which is obviously very annoying. But I've just noticed he's got a bunch of stats in the 90s as well when it comes to his shooting. His shot power is very, very good. The semi-finals of the Spanish Cup are against Real Madrid, though, which is a real shame. But as you can see, again, no offers for any players at this point. So I'm just going to go ahead and get through deadline day. In fact, let's start off the semi-finals here against Real Madrid. Are we going to get a win? A draw? Was that the home fixture? It wasn't. It was the away fixture, so we might genuinely have a chance there. So we'll have a look in a moment. Training's not ready yet, but we are going to have a scout update, aren't we? We've got a training injury, 3 weeks for Roche. Okay, let's have a look at this scouting update. Are we going to get anyone good? Lopez? Nope, not good enough. Wow. Shocking. I actually feel like this has been the worst season so far, especially Spain. It feels like I'm quite literally deleting everyone every single month. We're just not getting anyone special enough. Maybe it would have been fine in the first season, these players, but it just feels like, oh, hang on. Oh, he could be decent. 78 to 94. Why not? We'll take him up. But it does feel like, because we're looking for those real special players, you know, the 85 to 94 type scouting, you know, it's not happening very often for a reason. Otherwise, it'd be broken. However, I do feel like, and I know a lot of other YouTubers agree with me, that the scouting system's almost too easy. There's one. It feels like you get very, very, very good players quite a lot of the time, and maybe they should make it harder in the future. I'm really confused by this. His potential's 84 to 94. His rating's very low, which is why his value's gone all the way down. But he doesn't look very special, does he? But of course, we're going to sign him up. A potential of 84 to 94. He's not going to be good enough. He's not going to be good enough. He's not going to be good enough. And he is not going to be good enough. So again, nothing special there. But let's go ahead and see if we can beat Madrid. Here we go. Let's find out if we can actually do it. Can we make it into a final? No. We lose the home fixture 2-0. We got a loss here as well against Rayo Vallecano, but a win against Deportivo. Oh, and a loss against Sociedad. I thought I won that game. Oh, that's frustrating. Let's see if we beat Getafe at least. And we get a draw. So where are we in the league right now? We're down in 11th. We're quite a few points off the teams above us, which is a bit of a shame. But it looks like it's going to be another kind of mediocre finish around mid-table. 8 wins, 9 draws, 8 losses. Not great, is it? So we have a slight issue here. I swear this is just... It's a load of rubbish, really, isn't it? 4 players in the space of 4 days all of a sudden want to leave the youth academy. Why? Why do they all do it at the same time? They've clearly... One guy said to his mates, yeah, I'm not happy, I'm leaving. So then he tells his friend to join him, and then he tells his friend, and then he tells... And then all of them are like, yeah, let's all just leave. It seems a bit cruel to me. So Campos, Diaz, Velázquez and Rodriguez. How am I meant to remember all 4 of these? I'm going to have to go back. You know, they could maybe do something a little bit better. Maybe put a little icon on their name saying they would like to leave. I think it was Diaz as one of them, wasn't it? Okay, that's not too bad. So Diaz, 57 rated. He's not going to make it into the team in time. So do you know what? Just because no. Sorry, mate, we're releasing him. It's not a big deal. We've got so many other players. Another one was Rodriguez, Velázquez. Okay, so we're going to have to take up these 2, I think. So we'll take Velázquez. Yeah, we'll promote him. And we'll take Rodriguez, I guess. Or do we take Luna, 42 rated? It's just not going to happen, mate. It just really isn't. You need to be at least 65-ish. And Rodriguez is. He's 66. So we're going to take him. The rest of these guys, I don't think they're going to make it into the team, unfortunately. But I think this was the final month with scouts. So there's not going to be any more. I think that's it. We are done with scouting players. The players that we've got in the squad are the ones that are staying. Right, so here we are, guys. In May 2022, we have 2 games remaining, one of them being Barcelona and one of them being Valencia. So some really tough fixtures towards the end of the season here. We get a 1-0 loss. That's a little bit of a shame. We can do some training now. I don't really get it. My manager rating was, I think, 88 just about, 2 weeks ago in-game. I don't get it. Batur up to 78, Celik still 79, Neves, my backup striker in the team at the moment at least, up to 71 now. We've had to throw him in training because he's so far behind. This is the problem now, because I focused so much on the first team, a lot of the subs and reserves are just really far behind. So we do need to make sure we give them a little bit of love as well. And we lost against Valencia as well. So we lost the final 2 games of the season, meaning we finished in 11th place. Obviously it doesn't really matter too much because that means we're not getting relegated. But I would have liked to seen a little bit of a higher finish considering next year we're actually starting to play. Next season. So, it's going to be tough regardless. Maybe it'll be too early. We'll find out soon enough. But that's the end of the season. Let's let the other teams play their final games. And we should be able to have a look at the table. We'll see who was top scorer. All of that lovely stuff. Another youth player wants out. But of course, we're not looking to sign anyone else up at this point. Great work. Thank you very much. Why is my manager rating 72 if I'm doing such a good job, eh? Eh? Explain that, game. Bloody broken game. Renaud's happy to get some first team action. No worries. You can thank the assistant manager for all the simulated games you've been playing in. So, that is it. Every team has played 38. So, at the bottom, we have Valladolid, Espanyol, and Deportivo. They are going down. Oh, my God. Deportivo were level on points with Vallecano, but they've gone down because of goal difference, I guess. I'm pretty sure it comes down to goal difference. Maybe it's head-to-head in the Spanish league. I'm not too sure. My guess is Barcelona have won the league. No, they're in 5th. It's actually Valencia. Oh, my God. It has to be head-to-head because Atletico Madrid have a better goal difference there. They've scored more and conceded less. So because Valencia beat Atletico Madrid at some point in the season, maybe both times, they've won the league. That's actually pretty insane. That's... okay. Madrid in 3rd, Sevilla in 4th, Barcelona not even making it into the Champions League. But with us finishing in 11th, neither are we. We're nowhere near. We were a massive 15 points off of 6th place, which isn't great. It really isn't. Let's see, top scorers. Have we got anyone in there? We do. Montenegro finished in 5th place there with 14 goals. That's not too bad for a left winger. Have we got anyone else? We've got Celik in there with 9. Muriel is... Oh, that's not my guy. I was looking at the wrong badge there. Muriel's done well, though, for the other clubs. Other club. In assists, we've got no one. Montenegro's there as well. So he's clearly been our best player. And we did not keep many clean sheets, as you can see here. I'm surprised, actually. It looks like Baquero played 13 games. Not sure about that. Let's see our team stats here. We want to go to Girona. So in terms of appearances in the league, Costello only played 25 of them. Only got 2 clean sheets. So this is from simulating games. And it has picked a few players there that maybe I wouldn't have. Like Roche, for example. Probably one of the best players in the squad. Only played 20 games. So who was playing on the right for most of them? Ojeda played another 20 there. Interesting. Well, one of the good things is... Batur on 12. No wonder he was growing slowly. But one of the beauties of simulating games is a lot of your players rotate. They will grow slower, but more of them will grow over time. So I guess that's a good thing. But there are some players that maybe should have played a couple of games. Oliveira, Rodriguez, Conche Chao and Velázquez didn't play a single game. Avci only played twice, and he's one of the best young players, or they're all young. One of the best players on the bench, at least. I wonder what rating he finished at. Let's go ahead and take a look. Avci finished 69 rated. See, now, if he played just a little bit more, he would be at least 72, 73, something like that. So this is how the team looks at the end of the season. It wasn't the most successful season ever, but we got some more growth. Castel is our highest rated player, 87 rated at the age of 20. I mean, he's on Mbappe's level. I mean, that's pretty cool. His reactions are 89. Let's look at his goalkeeping stats. Wow. His kicking is 99. It's so weird. His positioning's awful. 78 positioning. So if we compare that to Baquero, who's 79 rated now, let's have a look at his. Equally as bad, to be fair. Interesting, isn't it, how some players do better than others, even if their potential isn't as good as the others, maybe. So that's going to be it for this season, guys. Next season, we will be starting to play games. I'm not saying we're going to play every game. I think we will still be doing some simulation in this series, but we're definitely going to be playing a lot more and really trying to get up there. I want to get into Europe, whether it's the Europa League or the Champions League, I don't know. But with this squad, I reckon Champions League is something we should be aiming for. We really should. So thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode and the series so far, please do leave a like rating. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. And I will see you next time. I think the next episode will be after Christmas, potentially. Trying to work out what I'm doing for Christmas, where I'm going to be. But yeah, potentially in a couple of days, guys. So if I don't upload until after, have a Merry Christmas, and I will see you soon.